waiting for the video to catch up with me. Sometimes, if you've ever did Hangouts, it takes a while for the video to catch up with you. Anyways, here we go. I'm live again. There may be a reason why I'm live today, though, for a celebration. I've hit 10,000 views. Now, that's not a huge celebration for me, per se, because actually, I don't know how YouTube counts it, because sometimes, um, you have to watch your own videos to see if everything turned out right. So it's not a huge thing, but I know some of the videos that I do get popular on, and they have multiple views. There's some videos of mine that have like views, so not really. I know that they're super popular. So, but anyways, this video is basically going to be about what happened in the past few weeks that I haven't went live and talked about. Well, not only the last couple weeks, this past week, I guess, that I didn't get on and really do much. But I'm getting back in the kick of things. I got my whole notebook out here, and I have things, notes and stuff to do videos. I just recorded I recorded 4 videos yesterday. I've recorded, this is the 3rd video, so, and technically I don't have to edit this or anything, so that's why I like doing these live videos. What in the world is going on outside? Dude, I'm telling you right now, when I'm going live, like something happens outside all the time. Like it's crazy. Like I can't even try and sing or something. I'd be scared. If something went off in the middle of my singing or something, I'd be freaking mad as hell. I'd be walking outside and cussing at somebody. Anyways, I want to talk about what I did. I went down to Nashville, Indiana with my family, whatever you want to call them. And we had fun. We had a heck of a lot of fun. I'm trying to figure out the right place for it here. But yeah, I had a lot of fun down there. You walk around, you look at shops, basically. Never been down there. It's really, I guess it's nicer when it turns fall. That's the right term to say that. And the leaves start to change. Well, I said it's really pretty down there. I looked around at the shops. I don't remember looking at the shops. Maybe I did. I just don't remember. But I never did that. And most of the places were just a lot of high-priced stuff, and it wasn't like a lot of stuff wasn't even homemade, but there was some stuff that was homemade. It was just like trinkets and things like that, and that's basically all it is. But we went to a toy shop, and my kid was looking around. They had some cool stuff in there, but a lot of that stuff is stuff you can get online and things like that. They just buy and put in their store, and because they know it's a touristy place, and people go walk around there and basically just look at all this different stuff. And some of the stuff has nothing to do with Indiana, and that's what you would think, like, oh, it's just Indiana merchandise everywhere. No, there's, I think I saw like one store that had like some kind of Indiana stuff. That's about it. But I do want to talk about some stuff. But anyway, I'll kind of tell the story. Go ahead, I'll tell the story real quick. We went around like the shop. I got sunburnt for the second time now. I got sunburnt when I went down to Friendship for the second time as well. I talked about that. But I don't know if I talked about getting sunburned. But I got sunburned again. It's already done though, because these past couple times, like the sunburn wasn't really that bad. I didn't get hit on the neck or anything. I guess got hit on the back and my forehead. Got hit twice. So, but it didn't really affect me. Like the pain was gone within like 2 or 3 days. So, and it wasn't an area that really rubs. It's just like a little bit on the bottom of my, on the bottom of the sunburn, like it was hitting my shirt. So it would kind of hurt every once in a while. When I got hit with the water in the shower, like it would hurt me. But that was about it. It didn't really cause much pain. So I was okay with that. Like I was like, if that's a sunburn, I'm gonna get it, and that's fine. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty nice down there. There were some cool shops, and there's some stuff I wish I could have bought, but it just wasn't either that or way too much, or it was something like, do I really need this? That's what's like. And a lot of stuff ain't like, it's not like when you go into a flea market and you find stuff like, oh, that's really cool, like a pack of cards or one random figure. No, this thing is like, it's a decision for the family to say, are we going to buy this? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, none of the stuff was really like something that was just for me. Like, a lot of stuff is things like you're gonna put like in a living room or trinket or something like that. Nothing really, and when I say it's trinket, I don't mean small. There's a lot of bigger stuff, like that kind of stuff. Like everything is pretty big that you're selling down there and things like that. There was jewelry and stuff, but a lot of it was just like the rocks and stuff like that. Um, yeah, it was just it's kind of an odd place. I think more like older people go down there and do it, but I mean, there's young people there too. I think it kind of matters. Like, do you like that stuff? Do you like to look at like just look at stores and like see the cool stuff? And they know like that's the whole thing. Like you just walk. Sometimes that's that's what you're going to go there for. All you're going to be doing is walking around, looking at stores, look, and they're going to casually get a buyer. That's basically what it is down there. So if you're thinking about opening a store in Nashville, Indiana, don't expect to get a lot of money like all at once. Like everybody that walks in your store is not going to want to buy something. That's not how that area works. It's very touristy. A lot of people come in and out. They look and some people won't buy anything. Um, but there was fidget spinners for sale. We did not buy any fidget spinners down there. Not gonna happen. There was a problem with the whole debit card thing in Nashville, Indiana. It was really annoying because, and a lot of stores, will do that, but they would have, but then I didn't see any ATMs like nearby. I think there might have been one downstairs actually, but someone would have the minimum charge on the card. You had to spend at least $5 or sometimes $10. Candy store I went to was like $10, and I only had $2 worth of stuff, so I was like, oh crap. So I had to turn around. And hopefully, gladfully, I had like $2 and change in my pocket, so I just gave her change and whatever. And what I had, so it worked out pretty well. But there's times where my son wanted the bottled water because he was thirsty, and I had to go in this coffee shop, and the bottled water was $1.50, and the charge was $5 that you had to pay. So I had to get me like a cappuccino or iced mochaccino, and it wired me for the rest of the trip. I tell you right now. But I mean, it was good. It was super good, and I'll definitely go back here again because it was definitely worth buying a coffee there because it was more of a I guess if you like coffee, that was the place to go because they had a bunch of different kinds of coffee, like any kind of coffee you can think of, they had, and probably I mean basically like it was a local Starbucks. That's basically what it was. So it was a pretty good place, but like the guy was like giving me like weird like, do you want whipped cream under it? No, I just want the. Can you just can you just give me the drink? He's like, whipped cream. It's gonna be good. He kept giving me like this smile, like a weird smile, like dude, all I want is just give me a drink of my water, man. And then I asked him the water. He was like trying to say what kind of water you want. Just give me regular, please. No shaken ice, please, or anything. I don't know. Like I asked for Dasani, and he was like, "Oh, we got lime, we got orange." I'm like, and he was smiling, doing this the whole time, and I'm like, just give me a regular one. Come on. It's like sometimes you got to know when a guy just wants the normal stuff. If I don't say a flavor, evidently I just want the regular stuff. Or I would have went, could you add Dasani any flavors? I didn't say that. So evidently I just want the water. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, pretty cool down there. We had pizza from Brozini's, the place down there. Really good. New York style people. I will say if you get there though, I didn't like the ham. Chance on ham every once in a while. And after eating the ham there, I probably will not get ham there anymore. That was my only downfall. Though. Like I got a calzone. It was and I added mushrooms. That was fine. Mushrooms are good. I think they were. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably pass on the mushrooms again next time too. They're okay. The ham. Ooh, ooh. It might have been the bacon. I don't know. Could have been one or the other. I don't know. Some part I got like gristly stuff in or something. I wasn't a huge fan. Because as soon as I bit down, I felt it. And I'm like in my mouth. I'm like, no, blah, blah. You know how that stuff goes when you get like gristle and you gotta spit it out or something. I can't swallow that stuff. Sometimes I do that, and it's like I said do by the way. Um, but sometimes I do try and swallow that if it's not too big. But that was like I put like a big old piece of in my mouth, and then I felt that, and I was like, oh god, well the whole thing's coming out. I put the napkin on top. We were ready to go anyways, but that was my last bite that I got. I think I got like one more sausage or something, so I could have like something that I ate before we left. The things are huge. It's like New York style brosini down there. So New York style, got one big slice. But me and my wife both got calzones. I can't remember what she kind. I can't talk today. I can't remember what she got. I know I got like a meat lovers with added mushrooms because you can add anything to it, which is really cool. To make a custom calzone, they said just pick one and then add extra stuff to it. Um, but I only added mushrooms. But she got something else. I think she just got like a pepperoni or oh no, she got chicken like a chicken bacon ranch kind of calzone thing. But they're like huge, like it almost covered like your basic plate at home that you have. They were like as big as that, and they brought them out in plate things that were actually made. But really, basically, like this is what the plates were like. Like the food would fit covering completely the plate. So if you put a plate on top of this bigger plate that I had, it would be fine. There was still room on the outer edges. So it was almost like a plate and then add like 3 inches to the side of the plate. So it was that big of a plate. So it was pretty nice stuff though. The food was really good. The service with the upkeep of the restaurant out there wasn't too great. Like there was like people would throw food on the floor and evidently just no one's gonna go pick it up until probably like they close or something. Because I was like slipping on food trying to go to the bathroom that somebody like threw on the ground, and I seen like 3 or 4 places that they did that, and I was like, but I don't know, it was just annoying. And the bathroom was kind of funky. Like you think it would be a little bit bigger, being that they probably custom built that place like in 2008. But the bathrooms were kind of they were nice. I'll say they were nice, but the way they had the walls when somebody turned on the blower thing, dude, what the hell? Like it echoed in there so bad I had to leave because it was, and I was trying to do number two in the damn toilet, but it was echoing so bad. Like I don't know what you call that. Like my head was just like, oh no, don't. Why? Like why do people use those things? Like I do not like the blow dryer things. I do not like them. Like because no company can put them on a setting that doesn't just be obscenely loud. Like they need to turn somehow like block the air, like make it not so loud, because that's the one part that I hate about those is like it's so loud. Like literally you probably could lose your hearing. Like if you constantly went to those every single day. That's why I don't do them. And that dude, some dude turned it on in there, and I was like, it was like echoing all over the place, making it really super loud in there. And it was like my eardrums couldn't handle it. Like I had to leave. Like I think my butthole puckered up. Nope. To leave. Like I had to go to the bathroom down the road somewhere because, yeah. Anyway, I couldn't go to the bathroom. It was very anyway. I got some candy down there. Let me show this candy. I did try this candy, saltwater taffy. I don't know if I'd ever tried it before. My son he got like a bunch of it. I mean, look, bunch of that. There's more in my hand, but here. And he got like a handful of them to try, and all this was like $2. But I got this, which I don't know if you can tell. This is peanut butter saltwater taffy, and I opened one up. I bought two. I opened one up. I tried it the other night. So here's what happened. I opened it up and I went, whoa! I spit it into my back of my hand. And I was like, I don't know if I like that. Because immediately when you stick it in your mouth, you get that saltwater taste, I think. And then I'm just like, oh, I didn't like it. And I spit it out. I put it back in my mouth and I let it sit there for a while. Then I got that peanut butter taste. Then I get the saltwater taste again. Then I get a peanut butter taste. So it was like alternating that. The flavors are going back and forth with each other. But I don't like the saltwater side of it, or whatever that other taste is. It tastes weird. Like I'm not a fan of that. I don't know. I don't know who would like that. I mean, I, I honestly think that may be a thing that may go away. I mean, maybe some people like it, but I mean, I'm just not a huge fan of it. I didn't enjoy it. My son liked the orange. He bought some orange one, and he tried it, and I don't think he didn't mind it. He liked it evidently because he ate the whole thing. I don't think he spit it out or anything. So he ate that. He enjoyed it. But my peanut butter one, I mean, I don't think it's just the flavor. I think it's just the way the candy is. I mean, I might try another flavor or something, but I hate to waste his candy, so I don't know if I would buy any. I think I've tried it before. I'm just not a huge fan of taffy in general. Like, I don't like Airheads, like I don't like those. So I don't know why I thought I would like that. It's just it has a weird texture. It's really chewy and it's kind of like Starburst, but I like Starburst. Starburst aren't bad. I just can't eat it because of my teeth. You know, all this stuff, stretchy and all that kind of stuff. I can't eat that. It can't happen. So not a fan of that. But I did get this the other day. I was going to talk about this. Like I said, great time at Nashville, Indiana. Definitely worth it if you've never been down there. But there we go. Hershey's Layer Crunch chocolate bar. And see right there, that's what it looks like in the middle. It did look exactly like that. Really, really cool. I tried this, and the other one is a caramel, something to do with a caramel thing. And I'm not a huge caramel thing, like and the sticky thing, the stretchy. No, I can't do that. I just can't review anything like that. So you won't ever see me review anything like that because one, I don't really like it unless it's in because I think I've which I don't even I haven't even seen them for a while. So they may have got rid of them because the sales might have dipped because me and my wife used to buy the crap out of them. But those were really good and they're easy to bite. Like as soon as I bit into it, it would break, and it's not like where it crumbled. Well, you know, the Hershey's good. Yeah, Hershey's professional. They know what they're doing. And you bite it off, and it basically would bite in half when you bit it. It would break in half, so it would just you just eat whatever. So it's really good, and they're actually I think in 3 different pieces in there, which weirded me out. So I'm like, what the hell? But they're kind of bigger, so I tried to break them in half of those, but it didn't quite work that way. All you do is pick them up. Fingers make it a little messy. But really, it didn't melt too bad. It melted a little bit, but it's better than Reese cups lately because Reese cups lately, like I keep getting them at the store when I'm working, and well, they get like melty all over me. I'm like, dude, some of this like this candy is melting. Then you need to do something with the air in the building because this candy is melting up here. And why would I want to buy this again? Like that's why I don't buy Reese cups lately because when I buy them at the store where I work, they're all melting and stuff when I buy them. So there's no. And I almost got the big Reese cup of candy in it. I've had it before. Yeah, they're like this, like they're literally like that big, like they're huge. Them and they have like Reese pieces in the middle of them. They're really good, really good. But this one, it's not minty. It's cookies, basically cookies and cream. It's like they took a Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate bar and shoved it into a regular Hershey bar, and then on top of that, they have like a Nestle Crunch kind of thing inside there as well. But Nestle is Nestle, and I don't know if Hershey has something like Nestle. Is Nestle on Hershey? No, not Nestle. They're a separate company, right? Is it Hershey? No, Hershey is Hershey. Okay, but yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's basically what I want to review. I would recommend checking that Hershey thing out. This right here, I'd recommend checking it out. It's worth your time. Check it out. Tell me what you think about that when you come back to the video. But yeah, I don't really have else much to say. We also picked up, my son got a Minecraft cow pillow. That's pretty cool. He was enjoying that. That was like his best find of the day besides Nashville, Indiana. It was like $14 markdown clearance, so it's pretty cool. They had a lot of Minecraft bedding materials marked down because they're probably getting rid of them. Which I don't think it's because they're not selling. Like that's why I was like wondering like why were they marking out because like they'll sell, but they probably just want to get rid of it, move in for something else because the sale of that kind of stuff usually doesn't happen till around Christmas or something. So if I were them, I would have like moved it up front though because people aren't going to see it. Like it's like buried on the end is like it's nowhere near the toys, so it's like nobody's going to see that. Like for that kind of stuff. is to put it somewhere where a kid is going to walk by and say, "Mom, I want that." Not like down by the house goods. Target, so stupid sometimes. There's tons of stuff like that I see Target do. Like they put like stuff like in weird locations. Like, why are the movies over here? Like they'll have a display of movies, but they'll be like by like the food, nowhere near the electronics, or like it'll be like right at the end of electronics. So if somebody goes that way, they're not going to see it. Like, and if you're coming in just for movies, you're not going to see that. You're not going to go to back and go to seasonal or go to the toys. You're just going to go leave. You're not going to look at the other side of the thing because you're not going to think anything's going to be on the other side. Like, this is electronics, and then there's a wall like right here. On the other side of this wall, on the side here, is where sometimes they have extra movies. Like, unless you go into Target and you know that that wall is there, and then let's say they take that out, and then they put something else there, and then they put movies back there. You're not going to know when they put movies back there. There's not like, hey, there's not. If they put a sign up that said more movies around here, that would be cool, but they don't. So you don't know. So that's the whole thing, like the weird things that Target does sometimes. And sometimes their deals are not deals. They have their food is high price, and it's like if they want to compete with the big boys like Walmart and Kroger and stuff like that to do that kind of stuff. Because Kroger does have, there's some stores Kroger that they're actually department stores sometimes now. I think they're not doing as well with that kind of thing, but the market, like whatever market they're in, like I know in Kentucky, they're pretty big like with that stuff, and people will buy like anything from there. And we did too. We looked through that stuff too. They had some cool stuff. But they're kind of overpriced on that kind of stuff, just like Target. So, but they have deals every once in a while. That you could get like so much percentage off if you buy groceries or something like that. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to talk about rather than that. I just said. So Nashville, Indiana, great little trip with the family. And that was actually my 10-year anniversary with my wife. 10 years we've been together. Been together 11 technically, but married 10. So we're only together about a year. But we went through some things, that made us, I think, grow fonder of each other quicker. So I think that's what it was. And years later, I understand perfectly why we got together. Just different things happen in our lives, and just the way our families are. I think it put us together more. So 10 years, it was been a great ride, and I think 20 more. We're gonna be together for a while. I don't see us ever breaking up. But I mean, if we did, every once in a while, and things happen, people divorce and everything like that. And I hope we don't ever. But things happen. We've gotten in knockout, drag out fights before, and we actually split for about a couple months at one point. But we're not here to dwell on the negative. We're here to dwell on the positive. And we were married during those 2 months that she had to go out and date this one guy, and she came back. I think she realized that she messed up, and she came back to me, and I know that I said some things mean, and she said some things mean. We brushed it on the table, and shortly after getting back together, we conceived a child. And we talked about this the other day. Me and her talked about the other day, and said, like, what made that happen? Because we didn't really stop kid. We really were like just doing it. We were just making love to each other, and we didn't really use protection. So I mean, we could have had it any time. It just never happened in those couple years we were together and weren't married. Um, yeah, it just or a couple. Yeah, I mean, we were married after a year or so, but I mean, yeah, we didn't really prevent it. So when it happened, it was kind of a shock to us because she could have got pregnant any time, any other time, but it just happened and it shocked us, and we had to like take multiple pregnancy tests to make sure that she was actually pregnant because she didn't believe it. She was like, no, no, there's no way, no. And then she ended up, taking. I think she ended up getting like 3 or 4 tests. They all came back positive. I think we got 5. One was negative, so probably she messed it up or something. Someone came up positive. She kept all of them. I think she may still have them to this day because I thought she kept them. All the pregnancy tests she took to prove that she was pregnant with our son. But yeah, I mean, it was a magical time. 10 years later, still going strong. And I think now the past couple years have been really, really kind of smooth. We had a rocky road like for about a month there last year when we came back to Indiana. It was because all the changes and everything in our lives, and I think we both decided to take a break for a day from each other and just go spend time with her. I stayed here, and she went and spent time with her mom that night. We had a big fight. It happened, but I mean, it is what it is. One viewer popped up. Say hey if you want to. Um, but yeah, just kind of 10 years is a lot of time to spend with one person. And I think that doing that, you know somebody very, very well. And you get to know that person and you wonder what made you get with that person. And with that, I say it's just hard to explain, like how to find that perfect person. I think you just got to be yourself and know that somebody's not going to change you, but they're going to change you a little bit because, they are your wife and they are your husband, vice versa. And, you do that, you're gonna find some bumps in the road that you just can't do anymore because they don't like it, or you're gonna find something that you guys like to do together. And I think lately we've kind of found that we like to look at like stores and stuff like that, and we like to not buy stuff sometimes, but sometimes I do like to buy stuff. So we do that sometimes. But we've been walking. My wife is on a diet a little bit. She's lost 40 pounds, so excited for that. And I'm not one of those people, that she's a bigger woman. I'm not a disliker of that. Uh, I don't mind. I don't mind a bigger woman at all. It's never stopped me. It's not that I couldn't get it. I mean, what kind of I can't get a skinnier woman, but whatever. That's not the whole point. But back in the day, I mean, I dated like multiple bigger women, and never had any problems with that. So when she said she wanted to go on a diet, I'm like, that's fine with me. Whatever you want to do, and I'm supporting her every step of the way. And she keeps on losing weight. She's doing really good with this diet she's on. It's kind of an expensive diet to get on. It's called HMR, if you've never heard of that. And kind of expensive, but her work is actually kind of helping her out a little bit with it. Um, but yeah, and actually that job may go away soon, so I'm kind of worried about that because then we have to come out of our pockets. You know what that means? Less money. But I think it would be worth it, and I think even if she stopped doing the diet, she would still lose weight because the whole entire aspect of the diet is that she's doing super great at is walking and watching her food intake and eating a better food selection. And I think her doing that plus walking is really, really helping. Yeah, and it's not just like walking, it's like fast brisk walking. She's kind of picking up her heart, and she's doing some extra what the hell did I just say? Anyway, I did some exercise. She does exercise in front of on YouTube because there is exercise things on YouTube to talk about. But yeah, I was like, what the hell was I just talking about? I like started ranting for some reason. But anyways, yeah, there's not much Nashville, Indiana. Definitely worth checking out if you've never been down there. And this chocolate bar right here, pretty amazing, pretty awesome. Um, but a lot of reviews, a lot of music reviews coming up this week that I'm going to be uploading that I recorded yesterday. I did some today. I'm going to be doing that. There's some other videos I may do record, and yeah, I think my computer is about ready to shut down for a second. I probably thought I left. I didn't leave. Don't shut down, Dan. Don't shut down. But yeah, not much else to talk about. I'm going to probably end it, cut it off here. So sorry for the one viewer that showed up a little late, but I'm going to have to end the video. I just kind of turned this on and went and rambled and talked for a good time. And I wish they would tell you how long you've been talking. Like there's nowhere in this screen that tells you how long you've been recording. Like I wish they would change that. Come on, YouTube. What's wrong with you? Anyways, but with that being said, Hope you guys enjoyed the video of me rambling. If not, if you missed part of it, go back and listen to the rest of it. I probably didn't say anything important, but if you want to listen to it, you can. Hey, whatever piques your peaks within your peaks, at the peak, within the peak. All right. As I was saying, I'm going to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe as always, and don't forget to share and hit that bell notification to let you get notified when I upload videos. Check out bradshudrick.weebly.com for a website that I have not updated in a very long time. Anyways, later, keep rocking and keep on living. Yeah, brother.